Hey, this is Andy Johnson with eXp Realty, and today the name of the game is affordability. I want to talk to you about two potential things that have been going on in the news that really could affect affordability down here in Florida. Number one, and I think the thing that could potentially affect our affordability more and really drive people to the state, is Governor DeSantis talking about removing property tax from homestead owners in the state of Florida. For our purposes in this conversation, we're going to say that our taxes come in at about 2% purchase price when you come in and buy a new home. Now that may be a little bit high, but the average house in our area now costing close to $700,000, that's a $14,000 savings that we're potentially talking about. This is an actual amendment to the law, so it's got to go through a lot of different steps to get passed. If we saw that kind of cost savings, it definitely would allow a higher level of buying power and really would spike our market again. We're looking at November 2026 before anything actually happens with this, and there's still a lot of pieces of this that haven't been really publicized as far as where the state's going to get additional revenue if they lose those tax dollars. But that is something on the horizon to keep in mind as you're thinking about buying or selling and what affordability looks like down here. The other thing which I'm not as excited about, but would love to get your opinions on, if you would be so kind as to email me, and that is President Trump talking about the other day having a 50-year mortgage. Obviously what that does is extend payments and reduces payment, but I want to give you guys kind of a breakdown of what that actually looks like. I've got a cheat sheet here in front of me, but if we take a $450,000 home with a 30-year fixed mortgage at 6.25%, the monthly payment on that is going to be about $2,770. Over the life of the loan, that homeowner is going to pay $547,000 in interest, right? With a 50-year loan at 6.25%, it would reduce the payment to $2,452, so that's about a $300 a month savings. However, over that 50 years, that homeowner would pay almost $1 million in interest, which is significant. Now, let's be honest, most people do not hold homes and home loans to the point of maturity. So there is the ability that this could potentially move people more into the market. But I got to tell you guys, at 6.25% and a $300 savings, when we're talking buying power, that's about an extra $100,000 per year. Just my opinion, and I want yours. Like I said, I don't know that this really solves a lot for us down in Florida. I think it looks good on paper, and maybe it makes the home, owning a home, or the homeowner's dream, if you will, here in the States, a little bit more achievable for first-time buyers and some other people, but I just don't see this being a major market mover for us. It would definitely bring more people into the market. Now, if both of these things happen, whew, we're in a pop here in Florida. So listen, again, love to get your opinion on this. Always here to help you. If you have any questions about what's going on in our market, I will tell you our inventory has actually come down a little bit, and we are seeing buyers here. If you're thinking about buying or selling, it may be the perfect time for you, but everyone's situation is different, and that's why we need to have a conversation. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching.